When the doorbell rang that night, Ben never expected to find his elderly neighbor Eddie standing there with such a startling proposition.
Would you be interested in coming to my house sometime to sleep with me?
Ben was completely stunned, thinking the old lady had lost her mind. But Eddie quickly clarified,
Not about sex. Lying down in bed together and talking through the night until we fall asleep, that kind of thing.
It turned out both Eddie and Ben were widowed, their children had settled far from home, and the crushing loneliness of endless nights had finally pushed Eddie to make this desperate decision. Ben didn't agree right away and spent the entire night tossing and turning. The next day at their usual gathering at the local bar, a friend delivered devastating news. Another one of their old buddies had passed away the night before. The shadow of death suddenly loomed over Ben. He realized his time was running out, and if he didn't seize this chance, he'd die alone. With trembling hands, he called Eddie and agreed to her crazy proposal. They set their first strange date for 9 p.m. the following evening. That night, Ben nervously put on his best shirt, terrified the neighbors might notice, and snuck through Eddie's back door. They awkwardly sipped wine together, afraid to talk about anything beyond the weather. After changing into their pajamas and lying in bed, they really did just chat until they drifted off to sleep. This secret arrangement became Ben's obsession. Every day, he found himself counting down the hours until dark, eagerly anticipating his next knock on Eddie's back door. By the third day, Eddie drew the curtains shut, and Ben immediately understood her message. He'd have to use the front door from now on. The neighbors were completely bewildered. That evening, Ben opened up about his darkest secret. Years ago, he had betrayed his wife by having an affair with a female colleague. Though he eventually returned home, the betrayal had caused his wife to fall into depression. Eddie's gentle comfort made Ben completely fall for her, and their relationship quickly intensified. But soon, gossip spread throughout the entire town. Friends teased Ben about his impressive stamina, and their mocking comments left him so humiliated he fled the bar in embarrassment. Eddie, however, couldn't care less about what others thought. She proudly bragged about their romance to her girlfriends and even suggested they go on a public Sunday date to announce their relationship to the whole town. That Sunday, Eddie deliberately wore a bright red dress, ignoring all the whispers behind their backs as she confidently took Ben's arm. Through her actions, she proved that elderly people have every right to love and be loved. But their sweet romance didn't last long. Crisis was about to strike.